go, boys. PB attempts. This is gonna be it's gonna be ugly. It's gotta be done. Beautiful. We're back. Back with 1.5. I'm gonna pick a better song to start it back off. God damn. This brings a tear to my eye. We're back. I don't know how the hell that happened. Yeah, we're gonna go 3 hours. Got no goals, just gonna play this for 3 hours. See how it goes. Get baseline going. So to speak. This is the comeback. Comeback kid. Comeback trail. 1.5 Ultra. Hey, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, this stream is a big thing for me. It's my return to like doing runs for a 1.5 Ultra after something like 6 years almost. Back in the saddle again. Hell yeah, thanks. Yeah, I can't wait to have you playing. Wow, mid-balls. That is not what I expected. Oh shit. No. So yeah, that last one I guess is goddamn. Last icicle. Not a bad way to start at all. And I'm greedy. I gotta get to the boss. Oh. Yeah, it's all about putting in the grind. Try this shit out, see how it goes just one time. Holy shit, it works. It works. That's for damn sure. I heard like there's kind of an internal push from Cave, from some people inside. Oh shit, I picked the wrong character. There's from like some people inside Cave to like do more ports for PC, but yeah, it's mostly a mobile gaming. Oh, again, mostly a mobile gaming mobile gaming company by this point. So yeah, I don't think the odds are that great of getting more games on the PC. It seems like they're more outsourcing their games now. Like we got Death Smiles coming up. They had M2 do Kitsui for them. They ain't get Fever on. That kind of shit. They're more a company that owns licenses by this point than a company doing ports by on their own. I think it's something like, are you ready to die? Motherfucker, I keep picking Reiko. Well, the 1 million, that was for a brand new arcade game, I think. Not for a port. But yeah, it's still a shitload. Stage 1 is rough, I gotta say. Definitely a rough stage 1 here.
Back to house. Back to house. Back to
Come on.
back to house. 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 Back to
Oh yeah.
back to house. 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 Back to
Three-way flamethrower time. See how this goes. Last bullet. Of course, that's that last bullet that always gets me. Man, I'm surprised I'm restarting stage 1 so much. I thought it was going to be those icicles that were going to be destroying me. Nope, it's stage 1. Freeboy flamethrower time 2. Yep, that's it. That's it, man. That's it, man. Yep. That's it, man. There we go. Not terrible, but yeah. Yeah, that's right. Their game choices were really weird. Like Death Smiles, that makes sense because that sold like really well for them on the 360, but the other two definitely questionable. Please. Hey, good evening, Jack. Well, I haven't really sunk much time into Mushi 1 as I should. But yeah, I'd agree it's pretty crazy. The patterns there are very artistic. Maybe as much, if not more, than the ones in Futari. Now, I don't know how much harder it is to clear, or if it's harder at all. I think the consensus is that Futari Ultra is the harder clear. Yeah, it is a good game, but yeah, it's not Futari. Futari is the one that has the hype behind it. And the other thing is that, for a long time, the scoring system wasn't really all that well liked in the community. The Futari system is a lot more popular among people. So yeah, that's another reason why Mushi 1 wasn't really considered as good a game to port as Futari was. But yeah, I looked at it in isolation. Mushi 1 is a fine game. Sure would be nice if I got out of stage 1 more often. That's definitely something I need to improve. But I guess I'm improving it right now, playing stage 1 over and over until I guess it becomes easier for me. Yeah, now that's more like it. That's what we want. Yeah. Yeah, the Aki final. That one is pretty cool. The whole fight is pretty cool, really. The thing, I think, with the Larsa fight is that it's also much longer. Can't really cheese any of the phases with super shot, like in the Mushi 1 fight. So that's kind of a factor to kind of think about as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, I guess, does that mean like with if you're using the method to like kind of dodge Aki's final, that 1.0 is an easier clear than 1.5 Ultra? Since I know, like, if you're using the suicide exploit, that attack is a huge resource dump, isn't it? You have to basically like have to die, use bombs like every time it starts a new cycle. I'm surprised at how consistent I'm getting that mid boss. Like, it always looks like fucking nutty to me, those dodges I gotta do. I'm like 1.01 shit right there. Unless somehow it works out. I'm hoping to at least get to the boss today. That's gonna be my goal. But yeah, I am pretty happy. I at least like made it to the last icicle. That's definitely a little bit better than I expected. Going by my play from yesterday. Wow. Yeah, I had no idea it was way harder actually. I'd always thought that 1.5 Ultra was supposed to be easier because you got more slowdown to work with. Yeah, I know you're talking about Mushi 1.5. I actually played Mushi 1.5 quite a bit in the arcades back when it first came out. I didn't really try Ultra a whole lot though. Bad habit here. Keep clicking Reiko. Eh, 1.5 isn't really that hard to find. Like, I think Hay has it actually. I don't know. If you're just talking to like play it. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy to find if you're an Akihabara. That's how I played it. Of course, like buying a PCB, that's a totally different story. And yeah, funny thing is, like, I think that the port, like, they added in a shitload of extra slowdown as well. So yeah. Well, 1.5 is in the Steam port. But yeah, I think the Steam port is just a port of the 360 version. Yeah, they both kind of have a little bit of extra slowdown to them. So it kind of makes original Max sort of hilarious. Like, yeah, both have like ultra fast base speeds, but then you play them in this like insane levels of slowdown. It's awesome. I don't think that people were supposed to like play Mushi 1.5 that seriously to begin with. Like, I think the story was just like they had a little bit of extra stock PCBs, so they figured, hey, we're gonna announce out of nowhere that we're making a new version of this game and kind of sell it off a little bit. Maybe to help them fund Side-Eye Ojo a little. I don't know, but yeah, it wasn't like really some big hype new release. It was just kind of a fun thing that they sold to collectors for a little bit. And yeah, it's not even tracked in Arcadia, I think. Gotta recognize it. That yeah, it's sort of more like a bonus game than some amazing black label type deal. But yeah, you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place with that counter stop. Like, do you want to play a game that has slowdown out the ass, or do you want to play a game that counter stops? I think I'd rather take the game with slowdown over counter stop. I'm not a fan of counter stops at all. Well, I think they were kind of thinking it's more like something like a Kai Katana Red Label, which was another game where they kind of released it with collectors in mind, and yeah, didn't really treat it like a serious arcade release. That might have kind of been what they were going for. They just kind of included the ability to like run it in an arcade because I think they got some complaints because Akai Katana Red Label was only on free play, and so it really limited the market of people who could buy it exclusively to like collectors. They probably used it Well, that's actually not the case if the Mushi 1.5 counter stop. It just straight up counter stops at like I think 9 billion or something, because like there's no extra digits there for the game to display, so it just stops counting. Like 900, 9 billion, 999 million. This Mushi Futari 1.5, so this is the game that counter stops due to a 32-bit integer. I think it's something like 4.2 billion where the 32-bit integer stops working. But they kind of added in an artificial cap here at 3.9 billion. Yeah, I know a lot about how the game counts score, because I've seen it do that. I've examined this game's score counting behavior and cheat engine. Shit, we got the freeway flamethrower again. I think I'm getting a little bit better. Night Jack. Oh, yeah, not Night Zealous. Yeah, so on that 32-bit integer, this game, it does actually use a 32-bit integer. 360 port into PCB. I checked it in cheat engine. That's alright. The way it works, like there's some sort of like value that like something in the code that like keeps adding the score, and then when it hits 3.9 billion, there's another thing that goes into effect that subtracts an equal amount from the score, so it doesn't really like move at all. And if you kind of like try to go in and like disable that value that like subtracts score, it crashes the game. But you can actually disable the value that adds score to it, and that was how I got around the counter stop. Yeah, I got a replay, and I figured out that you can disable that score adding value until like the last stage, and then note down your score at the end of the Larsa fight, and yeah, just add that to what you had going into the last stage, and yeah, you'll have figured out a way past the counter stop. Get accurate calculation. Yeah, that video I made on it, that's one of the proudest things I've ever done in this game. Like finally, these Westerners, like we always been like a step behind those Japanese people. Now this is something that we in the West we can call our own. We are the reason that this game is playing, has some new life into it. It's something that we did. The fans taking the legacy of the game into our own hands. Beautiful, man. This is the power of the Western scene. Hey, Snafu. Thanks for dropping by. Well, I don't know about issues, but yeah, the thing with the Japanese scene is like they just kind of keep to themselves. Like in most aspects, they're way ahead of the Western scene in terms of like information. They have lots of info on these teams that we don't have. But yeah, they don't really like make too much of an effort to like make it open to the West. If you want to know the info, you just gotta like go to Japan, go to a Japanese arcade. And yeah, it's real unfortunate. But yeah, every time a Westerner kind of gets one up on the Japanese, you know, that's always something to kind of celebrate. Because we are the underdogs by our nature. We're working from a huge disadvantage in terms of our knowledge base. So anything that we manage to get in these games, man, it's a feat. I can't believe it. I died at such a stupid spot. Again, definitely gonna take some time for me to break this habit of selecting Reiko. Yeah, this is all Toho music and AKW. So yeah, this is my first time going for 1.5 Ultra PRs in like 6 years. Big day for me. My grand return to my game. The game, as I called it in that short story I wrote. Yeah, my best run so far is dying to the last icicle. I don't know why I keep dying to the last icicle, but I do. It's really weird. Keep messing up the thing where you follow the pattern on the left wall. What? Yeah. What part of the stage is that? Yeah, awesome that you're giving this game a shot. The difficulty, stage 1 it's definitely something. Like yeah, I've only gotten to stage 2 a handful of times so far today. It's not easy, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not even like doing any special scoring tricks. This is just plain me dying, playing the game. Oh. And I've done this stage so many times, I swear I could do it in my sleep. Midway flamethrower. Yeah. Guess it's not too bad once you realize that it's kind of pseudo aimed. There we go. Yeah, that's how you dodge the phase 2 opener. Just tap dodging down. And yeah, the goal with stage 1, by the way, is to end it with an overall counter of 12,300 or just 12,000. As long as it's between 12,000 and 12,300, your goal. It's not actually meant to be played for score. Damn, that sucks, Pearl. So yeah, you know how you misdirected, then run up. Oh, you're not supposed to do that in 1.5 Kiwi. Yeah, don't do that thing with delaying that cancel on that second worm. That's a 1.01 only thing. You just want to kill that guy normally. Yeah, all you need to worry about with this stage is, like I said, ending it with a counter that's between 12,000 and 12,300. You can do a little bit higher. It won't hurt you too bad. 12,400. That's okay. But yeah, the ideal under 12,300, but over 12,000. That's really the point of this stage. It's about counter adjustment. We're going into a stage 2. That's why I like to think that stage 1 and 2 are just kind of one big stage, really. Because yeah, they play into each other directly. Yeah, Reiko is not good in 1.5 Ultra. You're gonna be ripping your hair out when you try the icicles with normal Reiko. Trust me, brah. A ton of people have given up on doing the icicle with normal Reiko. Even SMC, he gave up too. Everybody gives up there with normal Reiko. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it at all. Use abnormal palm. Yeah, I also consider Larsa her own stage. I mean, he's what, like a 10-minute fight, 7-minute fight? It is definitely the length of its own stage. That's why my gold splits like it includes a score for free Larsa on the side. Because yeah, she's her own stage. Yeah. No, SMC did not switch to Abnormal Palm. But like the story is like he originally picked this game up back in January 2016, and then like a few months later he dropped it for a Black Label Original, and then he came back after like 2 years to try again. So that's why I said he gave up. But yeah, he's back at it, and he's been kicking ass. Yeah, Normal Palm, that's the Chad shot type. You want to show off that you're better than everybody else, that you're the #1 player, that's the shot type to use. That's why it's a great balance. You know, they fought even, there's people who even like use a shooting game designed for experts and show off that they're experts among experts. That's what the Normal Palm is for. Hey, Retro Revenge. Man, I need to make a comic someday. The Virgin Abnormal Palm user versus the Chad Normal Palm user. That would be tight. This game doesn't have enough memes. shit. Yeah, that's bad. Ah. Yeah, that sucks. About the replay desyncing. Definitely not a good situation. Come on. Can see how I racked up like 8 hours a day playtime on this game back when I was going for a counter stop clear. Definitely. These first 2 stages are nasty as hell. They're addicting as hell too. It's always, man, you gotta get one more run in. What if I just played just a little bit differently? What if the RNG just went just a little bit differently? It is really just kind of like the perfect amount of jank. Enough. That way you're having the reset out the ass, but not so much that you don't even want to try again. It's like a masterpiece, really, in game design. Accidental masterpiece at its finest here. Hey, thanks for checking out the run, Constable Odo. Yeah, is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, thanks for dropping by, man. I don't know anything about imps. Yeah, I wish I could help out with that. Yeah, man, that must be a bad feel. Your PB doesn't even sync properly. I'd say in the future, like, you get OBS set up and have it in recording mode. So that way, even if like the replay doesn't sync, you still got a recording of it. That's what Turska did actually. Like, he was playing Toho Great Fairy Wars, and like that game, it has built-in replays, but on top of that, he was also recording everything he did in OBS, recording mode. Ah, shit. Damn. Hey, Retro Revenge. You're going to try, go all the way. Yeah, this is actually the game where that originated from. Atari 1.5 Ultra back in 2013. I found the poem, and it spoke to me in a big way. Because these fucking icicles here, man. There's no other way around them. If you go all the way, you know, there's a voice in your head telling you, man, this game is stupid. Go play something else about these fucking icicles, man. You know, this is a waste of time. And then you gotta listen to that other voice telling you, no, you have to go all the way, man. You're not gonna go all the way. Why even start? Yeah, that's the kind of shit that keeps you going during those dark days where you're playing for like 5 hours, not getting out of stage 1, not getting out of stage 2. It's not really a dark day. I don't think you can have a dark day with this game, but you get the feel. During those not so fruitful days with the game. Which is, again, maybe not the best way to think about it. You're playing, I think that you're getting better. It might not be visible out of the gate that you're getting better, but I think that if you're consistent, you keep playing, that shit adds up. Okay? Not every day it needs to be a PB. This is my game. Keep coming back to. Giga Wang. Giga Wang. Thanks, brah. Love you too. Love you too, Retro Revenge. Those Xbox. Yeah, Xbox does not have a way to check your hours, sadly. Yes. But yeah, someone link Zarzak's channel. That poor soul who doesn't know about it, man. If you haven't seen it, you're in for a treat. That channel, Zarzak, that's made out of wind. It's incredible. Premium shmup memes right there on Zarzak's channel. I know, man. It's kind of funny. Like that, like even on the YouTube channel, like it says Mushihime-sama Futari in 44 minutes, as if it's some sort of accomplishment beating this game in 44 minutes, as if that was the point of the run. Yeah, I had a good laugh at that. But yeah, not gonna lie. It's awesome just kind of having this game on their channel at all. I mean, it's great exposure for this game. Couldn't really ask for much better than it being on the Games Done Quick YouTube. But yeah, I did get a laugh out of them treating it like it's a speed run. That's definitely something that they should kind of maybe look into changing the next time that they feature a non-speed run type game at their event. Like I know that they're actually like trying to reach out to include more non-speed runs at their events, which is how Futari got in the first place. But yeah, they definitely should to kind of take a little bit more care with that. You know, kind of make it clear that you're not watching a speed run, that this is a score run. And I think the Guitar Hero showcase also kind of had a similar thing going on. If I'm not mistaken, or like it had just the time in it. If it was a speed run. Man, I keep getting this freeway flamethrower. At least I'm getting better at dodging it. Shit. Wow. Wow. I had no idea people speedrun Guitar Hero. Yeah. That's definitely out there. There's even someone who speedran this, if you can believe it. Someone found it on YouTube like a few days before my run and showed it to me. Because I was nervous as hell about my run. And yeah, that really lightened the mood. The speed run for this basically continues like mad through the stages. So that way there's not a whole lot of bullets, not a whole lot of slowdown. And then just bomb the shit out of the bosses. You do that, and if you can get through the game in like 21 minutes, I think. It's hilarious, actually. Not an appealing way to play the game at all, but just like watching it is pretty funny. Like this is how this guy thinks the game is best played. Well, I mean, oh yeah, I watched it. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. And yeah, those jellyfish shit. That attack is nasty. I'm not gonna lie about that. But yeah, I did take a lot of risks in my run. It was all about entertaining people. I could have just like gone out there and done like a cheesy, easy survival clear, but you know what would be the fun in that? Gotta take some risks, entertain the people. And yeah, besides the risks, that's also the first time a human has ever ran a shmup at GDQ. So yeah, we kind of blew the doors wide open there for more shmups. Real happy about that as well. I think we play it right. This could be the renaissance of shmups. At least in the West. I don't know if it's gonna like make Cave start making games again, but I'm definitely like seeing a lot more interest in the genre in the West. And yeah, we've got a lot of really good Western players coming up as well. Larsa, that fight was stressful as hell, no doubt about that. But actually, the worst part of the run actually was just like stage 1. Because like I went in there and like, yeah, there were no resets. If I fucked this up, this was it. And yeah, just like having all that pressure come down on you at once. It's really not a good feel. And to add the things, the monitor that I was using there was actually larger than I was used to using in practice. So yeah, that definitely didn't help things out. I had to kind of like sit farther away from the screen than I was used to also. Nah, that dodge wasn't really luck actually. Like I'd gone against that pattern a few times in practice, so I kind of knew what to do. Like if it was luck, you would have seen me just kind of like flailing. But I think when you're watching the replay, you kind of like see it's more a little bit precise than just straight up flailing. I was actually kind of like watching for the patterns, like where the things were going, and sort of like trying to tap dodge a little through it. But yeah, that doesn't mean I can do that shit consistently by any stretch. But yeah, I just kind of like know how to do it. Well, I kind of tried to explain in the breakdown video, but I didn't really like do the end section. But I think the end section, once you kind of find a groove, it is a little bit easier than that beginning. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, if you're looking at the video, like the things move so fast. Like you don't really have to like deal with them like twirling like while you're inside of them. You just like kind of pick a hole, then you go through it when they reach you because they're so fast. That makes sense. It's sort of basically you kind of have to like adapt the method that you're dodging them as the attack goes on. Yeah, these jellyfish attacks. They're no joke. Sure. Oh! Man, that's unfortunate dying there. Yeah. It is pretty tragic when you don't see it coming. Not gonna lie about that. Like, you kind of even want to continue because you're like, man, that death doesn't count. I didn't even see it coming. But yeah, your score's fucked. So yeah, I gotta reset. I don't even really expect to like make it out of stage 2 this run. Even just making it a boss would be awesome. This is very much something I'm doing as much to practice as it is to seriously go for a PB. Three-way flamethrower again. Getting lots of experience with this. Yeah, go all the way. That's right, Wishworn. Welcome to the stream, brah. And yeah, stage 2 at 1.5 is truly hell. I had also forgotten how bad it was until yesterday, when I spent like 3 hours straight just in practice mode doing it. Of course, now I've got to play through stage 1 first, so yeah. I'm also a lot less consistent than I'd like to be at stage 1. Not gonna lie about that. Definitely have a long road ahead of me here in terms of like getting a new PB. Well, there is a guy who claims to have achieved a score equivalent to like 5 billion points in this, but yeah, there's no proof, so who really knows? The highest score that's on video is 4.281, which I calculated by playing the replay back in an emulator. Well, actually, it's I think like 4.261. So I'm really close already to world record as far as what's on video. But yeah, that's not my goal. I want to get 5 billion at the end of the day. And right now we see that 4.5. That's kind of a stopgap. That's my short-term goal. 4.5 billion. After I get 4.5 billion, we'll see. Yeah, the end goal. What the fuck was I thinking, bombing? But yeah, the end goal there. The end goal is 5 billion. Yeah. It's complicated, man. Yeah, well, you need to know the game counter stops. So, it's kind of difficult to say what the world record is. Okay. The highest score that we have on video, it's like 10 million above mine, which I calculated by using a method that involves using an emulator and cheat engine. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get a score that's way higher than that one. Yeah, this is not 1.01, by the way. I have a world record in 1.01, so that might be a little bit confusing there. But yeah, this is a different version of the game than what I played at a GDQ. I played 1.01 at GDQ, and right now we're doing 1.5. So there is some differences there. That counter stop is not in 1.01. Freeway flamethrower again. Wow. He sure loves that freeway flamethrower. At least I can dodge it. Thank you 1.01 for showing me the way to dodge that. Yeah. Yeah, it is super scary. Not gonna lie about that. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Den 4F. Yep, they didn't fix the slowdown. Well, I think the slowdown in Death Smiles was kind of buggy. Like apparently it like relied on inducing a slowdown in the 360. But this slowdown, I think it's just kind of like standard programmed in slowdown. So it might be a little bit easier to emulate. That's just kind of my speculation based on how the game runs perfectly in Xenia. Like there's no issues at all working in Xenia. It's really only when you compare it to PCB, they kind of run into a lot of issues. It does not really like replicate the behavior of the PCB. Generally speaking, like there's too much slowdown on screen for bullets and not enough for like non-bullet objects. So yeah, attacks where like the screen is filled with bullets, those generally end up being a little bit easier. All attacks where like you got like shit like those orbs that Larsa shoots, those are a little bit harder. Damn, that poor imp. Whoa, how the hell did that happen? Hey, we got the not so difficult pattern. Well, the roadmap that I discussed with SMC was like get 5 billion, 1.5, then go back for a 1.5 billion in 1.01, and then kind of improve a little bit on that 5 billion in 1.5, so that way I can kind of say with certainty that, you know, I got the world record down better than Chubo with that 5 billion score they never provided the proof for. I can say like, hey, I'm even better than 5 billion. That's what I want. But yeah, those are just like long-term projects. In the short term, I'd also like to play some Power Rumi while I'm still going at this game as kind of like a side game. Get that hard mode clear. That's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and yeah, I'm pretty deep into it already actually. Maybe play some EOSD, you know, that kind of shit. Kind of like world record, or I guess, well, yeah, it would be a world record probably in Power Rumi since nobody plays that, but not like super serious shit like this. Just more laid back, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, how much HP did he have left? The old, of course, the old don't die when he has no HP. Yeah, that's how this stage loves to troll you. Yeah, arthritis, man. Definitely trying to, definitely already dealing with some of that. That's why I'm wearing these hand braces. Kind of trying to like extend the life of my hands a little bit. Since yeah, I got a history of hand issues. I don't screw around with hands. Yep. Yeah. Who was it? Yeah, Aya Harano. Yeah, you can listen to Aya Harano singing on the opening of a Side-Eye Ojo. That's all you need, isn't it? Who would actually like care about playing some shooting games? All we need is that anime intro. That's the weirdest thing to me still, that they got an anime voice actor, the voice to like make a song for an intro to a shmup. Like, yeah, I said before, I think that they really kind of missed the boat, you know, how they marketed these games. Like, these are not really games that otaku who just like wanna have some waifus would really enjoy, I think. These are games for people who want something balls hard. And yeah, they should have marketed them as games that are balls hard. Screw this waifu bullshit. Like, look at that GDQ run. There was no talk about waifus there. It was just balls hard game. If you want a balls hard game, here's something you can try out. That's how it's presented, and yeah, I got a ton of people interested in trying it out. I think it works better than like, hey, here's some waifus for you. Yeah, that's true. There would be no Toho hentai. I didn't get into Schmucks because of waifus, I'll say that. I got in because I wanted the balls hard games. I just kind of like I got drawn into the waifu stuff later on. But yeah, that's not what got me into the genre. arcade, they generally do a really good job of kind of integrating the waifus in with the game. The exception is Side-Eye Ojo, probably. Where like you got this kick-ass looking game and then you got all this waifu talking over it, and yeah, I'm not into it. It's kind of annoying to me. I think it'd be, when I play Side-Eye Ojo, I disable the voices for sure. And I also disable the voices here. Not a big fan of that. I just prefer straight up game sounds. Yeah. Yeah, a certain amount of jank, that's cool to me. Kind of adds to a game's charm. I get what you're saying there. There's shit that's just bad, and then there's shit that's kind of so bad it's good. Zing Zing Zip is probably my favorite shmup that's like that. Wow. Yeah. I didn't know there was a Schmuck book club going on. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Whoa. Sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for linking me that. Stage 2, boys. Yeah, that sounds pretty sweet, actually. I like it. And I'm gonna check it out. Oh. Man. Yeah. Man. It's rough dying like that. I kind of wonder, am I going to be able to play better if I do the 4 runs first and then the practice second, or what? Maybe if I like split up the 4 runs in like 2-hour blocks and then just like have 1 3-hour practice block. That'd be 7 hours a day of play, holy shit. I'm reminded there's a reason why I was playing such insane hours when I was doing 1.5 Ultra. Stage 1 and 2 are that reason. Damn, this game, I fucking love it. I'm not gonna lie about that. This is the Futari God that are the most sadistic. I remember when I told Aquas and Padashu about the Futari God. They were like, what the fuck are you on, me? Yeah, the game definitely has that thing going on. It just clicks. Thanks, brah. Thanks for checking out the run. very superstitious player, I should say. You know, like in theater, they say break a leg because they believe that you wish good luck, that's bad luck actually. You wish bad luck, that's good luck. It's kind of how I am with Futari. Have all these superstitions going. Wow, that was bad. Yeah, made it to the mid-boss that run. Maybe it works. Man, you grind these first two stages like this, it does really start playing tricks on your mind. Like, anyone thinks I'm weird for having superstitions, I challenge you, play this game as much as I do. Yeah, I think you'll find you do end up with your own set of superstitions. But how do you like get past these icicles, man? Melt. Hell yeah. Grilled cheese, man. Good shit there, for sure. Would be nice to at least have one more run that gets past the mid-boss. Ideally with the non-shitty score. And yeah, on the superstitions, like I'll say the game actually does kind of like set that shit up. Like those fucking mantas, okay? They have a seemingly random amount of HP each run. SMC, he found like the way the game works is like they have multiple hitboxes. Like their arms, like they just kind of like splay around randomly. So you really have no idea how much damage you're doing to them, okay? Because they have 2 hitboxes, and some of those hitboxes, they just move around randomly. And yeah, it's almost like the game was specifically designed to fuck with your mind. And shit like that. Another thing, those icicles. Also, seemingly random amounts of HP, okay? Sometimes they'll die fast, and other times, they just plain won't die. And SMC says that's because of the jellyfish's movement. Like sometimes they'll kind of like bunch up around in front of the icicle and absorb all your bullets. So, yeah, you can't really predict actually when they're gonna die. They just die. Whenever they feel like it. I kind of wonder, like, speedrunners do how did they deal with like having to restart so much? They like pray to the altar of RNGesus, like that Twitch emote, or what? Yeah, the arms have the hitboxes. Like SMC told me, like the way it works with the mantas is like they've got a hitbox on their body, okay, but then they've got additional hitboxes on their arms, which happen to be moving around randomly, and so it's really hard to predict how much damage you're actually doing to those mantas as a result of that. Like, yeah. Until SMC told me that, I legitimately thought they just had random amounts of HP. I'm not really sure like which part actually has the weird hitboxes. I think it's the tip that are the hitboxes, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, it is. They made this game to fuck with me, I swear. And then on top of that, you've got that final boss. Where like, you do like more than 2 fuck-ups, 2 deaths, and your chances of clearing just go down the drain. You gotta start right over from the beginning. I mean, not even shit like Diojo White Label or Kitsuiura has that. Like they've got some parts that are technically a little bit harder, but they don't like make you restart every time you die. It's a video game that's kind of designed to like get inside of your head. And just like, look at that music for Larsa as well. Like they mentioned on the commentary on GDQ, I'm scared of that music. Because every time I hear it, it just makes me nervous as hell. Especially that part where you got like those violins screeching. Man. You can listen to that. And I think it's clear that they had a plan with that music. That was to make you nervous as hell every time you fought Larsa. And there's other more kind of subtle ways that they do it. Like take note of the stage 2 boss final. It's not just some straight up torrent of bullets that like rains down on you, but like you kind of like wait on the bottom of the screen for the attack to kind of build up. And you know, that kind of like builds up your fear for those bullets. I think. Builds up drama. That's kind of something that people don't really talk a whole lot of with Cave. The way that their games are just plain designed to induce stress, fear in you while you play them. And I fucking love them for that. Not gonna lie. This shit is fucking intense. I mean, look at this. You have these sections with that sudden speed up. It's a fucking masterpiece of game design, really. It's a master. And it's elements of game design that nobody really thinks about. Nobody really talks about. How like you can have a shmup and like make it induce these emotions like if you're playing a fucking horror game. Oh, man. Yeah, that Escalada 2 stage 3, that is really well synced with the stage as well. And I read an interview, I think Manabu Namiki, he said that he wanted the theme of the stage 1 of Futari to be about like getting power. You know, like you start out weak as hell, got basically nothing on your shot, then you get a power up. And that's kind of like when the music starts picking up, right when you get that power up. And yeah, then you kind of like play through the stage and it's all like nice triumphant, like you got some nice power going. Kind of like ripping through shit. And it's boss time. You know, the music kind of goes quiet. Builds up suspense. And then you, boom, out of nowhere, you get that dinosaur coming. You get that boss music. If they planned that shit, definitely. They didn't just This shit didn't just like happen by coincidence. They definitely made a conscious decision in how they designed these games for it to be like that. Yeah, Cave. They were actually like really good at understanding like how like the level design, the aesthetics, all that shit kind of really went hand in hand. It doesn't like exist in a vacuum, but it all kind of like plays off of each other. And that's really how they designed their state. That's why they had such amazing level design, I think, because they understood the way that aesthetics and level design were linked. Shit, too early. Kinda got scared when I saw those double bullets. Not bad. Wow, I never knew Namiki scored anything that wasn't Cave, actually. That's awesome. Yeah. Sounds like I should be checking out Thunder Dragon 2 then. Oh yeah, he did do Battle Garega. That was a fucking kick-ass soundtrack there. I think I might be wrapping it up soon. Kinda feel hands getting a little bit stiff. My mind kind of getting a little tired. Keep going a little bit longer though. Hopefully I can at least get a run out of the mid-boss. Damn. The after image before the gym spawn. Oh yeah, that is hella cool. Oh! Ooh. is gonna be the last run for me here. Definitely gotta take a break. What the fuck? Why did that guy take so long to die? Come on. Sweet. Good boss. Hell yeah. Wow. Yay. Way below my goal, but whatever. We made it to the boss. Break. Holy shit, it worked. Break a leg. Break a controller. Well, made it to the boss, at least. That was my goal, and yeah, it happened at the very end. So yeah. Thanks for watching, people. Hopefully we're gonna do better next time. Yep, definitely. I wasn't really expecting to get past the boss, to be honest. I was just gonna be happy if I even made it to the boss, so yeah, I'm happy with that. But yeah, I can definitely do better, no doubt about that. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.